Hello and welcome back to yet another video. My name is George and behind me I've got the brand new AMG GT63 and today we're going to be driving it and reviewing it. So let's do it. To start with, this is the first AMG GT that has four-wheel drive. So it's got the 4MATIC Plus system built in. It's still the V8 bi-turbo that you know and love. However, this time it comes in all-wheel drive so you can put down all that juicy power. Speaking of putting the power down, this thing has 305mm tires on the rear and 295 up ahead. And this thing is not slipping in any condition. Because this is a GT car, you can actually take it on long journeys. So when it comes to boot capacity and being able to carry stuff around with you, you've got quite a bit of space. I've got 3 bags in here, plenty of space, and I can fit some more. So you'll never run out of storage. The interior of the AMG GT is a phenomenal place to be. Beautiful leather, Alcantara, just lovely to be in. You've got carbon fiber inserts all over the place. The seats are very supportive, very sporty, but also very comfortable. So being in here for long journeys or short journeys or whatever, it's a pleasure. It also has the Burmeister sound system, so you can listen to your favorite tunes and they're going to sound phenomenal. Under the bonnet is where the magic happens because this thing is pushing the same good old V8 4-litre bi-turbo, and this thing is phenomenal. It's slightly upgraded from the previous generation, still has the Hot V, but this time, as I mentioned, it's four-wheel drive, pushing all that power to all the wheels. So yeah, this thing's a rocket. 3.2 seconds 0 to 60. All right, that's enough talking. Let's actually take the GT for a drive because I am dying to experience this and tell you all about it. So come. First impression immediately once you start driving the car is that this thing is so comfortable. Even though it's a crazy coupe, a lot of power, all that jazz, it's still very much a GT car. And right now I'm in comfort, everything's dialed down besides the exhaust, we keep that on. It's just comfortable. It's a cruiser. You can just enjoy your time. Suspension is fairly soft. The seating position is just so plush, so nice. I'm just in heaven right now. This is so good. However, it may be comfortable, but it's not economical whatsoever. I mean, I've been averaging about 20 mpg, and I haven't really been driving it super aggressively, so this thing does like to drink a bit of fuel. However, you can put it in track mode and manual gearbox, and then you can just do this. And off you go. And it sounds so good. Crackles, snaps, and once you put it in track mode, this thing gets jerky, gets aggressive. One thing I hate and love, sort of, about it is the fake noises that it pushes into the cabin. There is no need for those noises. The car is loud on the outside. It crackles, it snaps, it pops. So there really isn't a need for this car to be pumping in fake noise because it's not quiet. It's very loud from the outside. I mean, when it snaps inside the tunnel, it's crazy. It just goes boom! Like, it's wild. So good. So I'm not sure why AMG have decided to give this car fake noises on the interior because it is not a quiet car. It is not a car that you feel like you need noise pumped into the cabin. This thing is brutal. It's aggressive. It snaps. It pops. I don't know why we've got fake noises in an AMG GT. However, windows down is unbelievable. There's a tunnel overpass right here. Windows down, downshift. Wild machine. I'm not sure how well the sound comes across on camera, but this thing, unbelievable. You can hear the snaps, and those are from the outside. Unreal. So whatever you want to throw at it, tight bends, sweeping corners, whatever you want to throw at it, it will do it. At low speeds, it turns the rear wheels into the same, no, away from the turn, so you tighten up the turning angle. And at high speeds, it turns the back wheels in the same direction with the front, so you have more stability when you weave, basically. This thing is just glued to the road in any scenario. It's phenomenal, honestly, phenomenal. Off the line, of course, it's quick. It's got almost 600 horsepower, 800 Newton meters. This thing is a rocket, as I say, 3.2 seconds, 0 to 60, in a car that weighs almost 2 tons. Unbelievable. And it's not electric. It's got some sort of mild hybrid, I believe, but don't quote me on that. I'm actually not sure if it does. It doesn't feel like it does because the starter motor actually does things, like you can hear it crank the engine, so I'm not sure if it does have a mild hybrid system in it. If it does, it's very good, and it makes the car feel old school, if that makes sense. But let's see how this thing actually performs when it comes to launching. I'm not going to launch, I'm just going to put my foot down. I don't even know what to say. This thing is just unbelievable. Oh, I love it. I love it. I didn't get to drive the previous generation of the AMG GT, and that one was was rear-wheel drive, not all-wheel drive, and slightly lighter than this. So I'm sure that thing was phenomenal as well. But this, the way it just puts the power down, I see why they gave it all-wheel drive. Am I a fan of all-wheel drive? No, but if the car moves like this and handles like this, might as well. Unbelievable car, the way it sounds. I mean, I do hope this thing comes across properly on camera, but these snaps are unbelievable. Yes, there is noise pumped into the cabin, but the noise is from a microphone that is coming from the exhaust. However, even without any of this noise pumping, you can hear the snaps on the outside. It's just ridiculous. And at low RPMs, this thing is just so rumbly, so brr. Listen. When you downshift, you get to like near red line at 6,000 RPM. Floor rate, yeah, you let go at like 6.5 thousand RPM and it's just chaos. So what's my verdict on the AMG GT63? Well, it's one of the most fun cars I've driven, genuinely. This is up there with the GT4 RS and the McLaren 750S. This thing is a weapon. It sounds good, it drives good, it looks insane. Oh, the sex appeal of this car is wild. Whenever you pull anywhere with it, people just stare. It looks so good. The coupe shape, we are basically kind of sitting on the rear wheels, long bonnet. It's just such a classic shape, such a beautiful shape, with the wing on the back. Unbelievable. So yeah, honestly, as a car guy, and from my perspective, this thing gets a very high score, something like a 8.5 to 9. I would give it higher, but it's all-wheel drive. So if it wasn't all-wheel drive, or if you could get a car that is rear-wheel drive, it would be a 10, honestly. It behaves unbelievably. This is a true driver's car. So with that said, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.